Okay, hey there, it's Gurdeep from Discover. Just want to show you guys out there how easy it is for someone that may be just starting out on Walmart or Amazon to really update their listing and just get more traffic and conversions. So an easy way to do this is I'm just going to start with a generic brand and show you what I would do to optimize their listing to kind of revamp it. Now you can do this on Amazon, you can do this on Walmart, you can definitely do it on Shopify as well. What we do is we help brands that are already established on Shopify or Amazon and we bring them to Walmart. Walmart is an amazing platform. They're growing really quickly. There's not a lot of competition yet. So it's a great place for established brands to kind of launch on there early on, win some keywords that may belong to their competitors on Amazon or Shopify or Google, and really just create a new revenue stream for their product. So what we're going to do, and I hope JBL doesn't mind, we're going to use two different tools. One is going to be Canva, and you can buy the premium version for about $20 a month, I believe, less than $20 a month. And then good old Google if we need to find any images. But an easy way to do this. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to take some screenshots of this product, right? So we'll go here. We have this screenshot. We'll copy it and we'll put it into Canva. Awesome. So we got one. And now JBL has the exact same image twice for some reason. So we'll just use the middle image as a secondary image. Awesome. So we'll go here. And great. So now we have the two images that they're using for their product. Ideally, you want to take some more images, image photography, and this will definitely help to kind of create these backgrounds and visions that we're going to make for the product. But if you only have one image, this is how I would do it. So I put it into Canva. Canva has this awesome paid feature that you can just remove the background. Awesome. So now we just have this quick little splash and no background. We'll do the same thing with this one. And you can also manually kind of go in and do it. Let's say you don't like how the editing worked on this one. You can click the magic eraser one. It'll remove any previous edits. And then you can kind of just go in with your mouse and just remove the parts that you don't want to see. Now, this is tedious, so I'm not going to do this. And for the sake of time, I'm just going to use their magic removing feature. And we'll keep it like that. So the first image, we all know you kind of have to have pretty much a basic structure to it in terms of you can't have too many background images or too much that takes away from the actual product. So here's what I would do. Create a new page, and this is going to be your first listing. So we can do something like this. We want the product to show as big as possible. And then you can do one of two things, right? And in their original listing, you can see they had a bunch of different colors. So you can actually just go in and create these colors now, right? So let's go into the elements. Let's go into circle, and we can put some circles in, right? So we can go, we'll put this somewhere here. We can put this maybe here. And we can then say we have 5 different colors or so. And Canva has this really cool feature where it'll even help you with spacing, right? So you can see all these different spaces that are now created. We can put the last one here. Move this just a little bit. And the colors were black, blue, camo, gray, and red. So we'll keep here. We can just go to the color tool. We can use red. And here you can also see they'll pull out some of the colors from the actual picture to help you with any backgrounds that you may want to add. Then we had blue. We had camo, which if I had a little bit more time, I would kind of go in and design that color for you guys. And then we have black. And I believe there was one more color. Black, blue, gray. Okay, cool. And then we can just do gray. Right? So that's a quick, easy way to kind of just optimize your first image. Now, there's some other things you can do as well. Since this is waterproof, you can do something like I can search for a raindrop, and maybe we just put a simple little raindrop. Get rid of this. Something real simple. They had this really cool splash, and I like the splash, so the splash would work really well. Let's see if we can find one on Canva. Look at graphics. So even something like this is really cool. You can put something like this. Now, obviously, they did a really good job with the photography, um, and they actually included that splash itself. So you can do things like this, put this in the background, and now that the customer may be looking, they're able to see a cool water splash design behind it and decide that, hey, this is the product I want. So cool, you can kind of have this as your main image, play things, move things around, see what you like best. And it's just a really great way to have your first main image set up. Awesome. Okay. So that's your first image done. Nice and easy, simple, um, meets all the requirements, fits the code, etc., etc. Let's move on to your second image. Now, this is where you kind of want to include some of the features and benefits of this product. So the fact that it has Bluetooth, it's compatible with all these devices, has a 20-hour battery life. So let's go with that, right? So we'll go here. We'll take this image, you can paste it here, and let's try to find a cool background, right? So Canva also has this cool feature. And once again, this is I'm not a sales rep for Canva. I just really think this is a great, simple tool for anyone that's launching a product or kind of looking to optimize their product in a way to really just do this on the cheaper side of a budget. Getting a really high end creative concept for your product listing can go anywhere from $300 to $500, and you can get some amazing quality work. And this is if you don't have that budget and you kind of want to optimize and just catch up a little bit, right? So these listings, let's say you launched in 2015, 2016. These are what your listings in 2019 to 2020 would look like. 2020 is a little bit different, or 2020 onward, it's more graphic heavy. And I'll actually design one of those for you guys as well, just so you know exactly what's going on in the marketplace and why it's a little bit more expensive. But here, let's just say pool party. Right? So we can go into photos. We can do something like this is really cool. We can do this. We can blow it up a bit. Right? So we have this, and now obviously we want this in the back. Okay, so now you can kind of do this. And what I like to do sometimes, now you don't always have to do this, but let's say you take a copy of this, you paste it, so now you have two of the exact same images. You want to make sure that they're lined up, and then you can remove the background. So now I should just have the flamingo, and what I can do is I can put the flamingo there, um, and from the background image, I can actually drop the transparency a little bit. So say I drop it to 50, I can bring the flamingo back. You can see it's a little bit brighter, and you can do that with different elements within the product there or the background, and it kind of just helps you help your product or your main product stand out a little bit, right? So we'll pull this back a little bit. Set backwards. Okay. And now from here, what you can do is just go into typography or your text and then start listing out some of the features, right? And you can do this in a bunch of different cool ways. Keep this all within our margins here. You can do things like we were saying Bluetooth. So you can go here, Bluetooth compatible. Right. And you can even change the text to something that suits your brand a little bit more. Um, Want it nice and easy to read, but also a bit that stands out. So if you're JBL, you probably have your own font. You can definitely use that. What you can also do is just look for graphics that may represent what you're looking for. So if we go Bluetooth, it has the Bluetooth icon, right? So this is awesome because a lot of people know this image. You can put something like this, Bluetooth compatible. You can do something like battery. So let's find something like this even. This is really cool. We can do something like this. Or if you want, do something that fits the similar kind of width of this one. So let's do this one even. We can shrink this down a bit. We can change the color to anything that we want. Let's say we want green. We want pink. We go with red because it is what we're selling. Even the Bluetooth logo we can actually do is red, which might work really well for this specific listing, as we kind of have other listings we can kind of change the colors for them. So for the green one, when we want to make that as child ASIN, we can change it to a green color. So it all kind of fits together. We can go here, we can go 20 hours, 20 hours. And then whatever your last feature is, we can go with devices. So let's go iPhone. Let's do something simple. Do this. Right, so you can do something simple like that, right? Nice and easy. If you want, you can find one that has like maybe less colors on it or less texture, and then just change the color to red again, right? So it's all consistent. So that's your second image there. And now you kind of just want to go through some of the features and benefits. You can do lightweight. So let's go here. Oops. We'll go here and we can just do another background image. So let's say beach. And we'll go into photos. Now we can have something like, you always want to try selling a lifestyle. So you want to find something that's like this, relaxing, nice, cool, calm. And now in the previous image, we had the background image on this side. So what we can do here is flip the image. So we can go here, flip it, and now the person will be on this side. So now we can put our text and stuff here. And if you want to do the same concept, you can make a copy of this one, make it transparent, or sorry, make the background transparent after you remove the background. We'll go here, we'll go transparency to 50%, 40%. Let's see if this one removes properly. Awesome. So now we just have the person in the chair. Unlock that there. And you can say more features, right? Waterproof. Let's use this image this time. Right. And you can kind of see I can just throw random things here and it kind of just emphasizes a little bit more. You can look for other ideas. So let's say sun. Let's go into graphics. We can put things like this. And then for your text, you can write, let's go into the bullet points. Lightweight. Stretch this out. Go perfect for the beach. Perfect for the beach. Easy or convenient for, let's say, vacation. Now, I apologize for my spelling. Let's go here. There we go. So, nice, simple way to kind of just continue to build your listing. Another way to kind of do a little bit more of an advanced version. So this is, you need a little bit more design skills. And this is still a quick rushed version of how to do it. Let's start with this product here. And since we're going to be starting with the red background, we can actually find, let's try party. Right, so we can go into photos. We can find some sort of partying situation. Let's say we have something like, we can go dance party. Right, we can do something like this. And we can, once again, I love doing the thing where you copy, paste, edit, remove background, take this, drop the transparency, take this, oops, take this one, and put it on top. send this to the back a bit. Okay, and we just want to take this to the front. Layers, bring to the front, and what that does is puts it in front of everything. We'll put this back, put this on top. Whoops, put this there, put this here. Put this right here. And then what you can do is kind of do things like this. Let's find the square. You can then put this all here. Let's go for that red color that we have. We can drop the transparency on this as well. So let's go down to transparency. We'll cut it back to maybe 40%. And then from here, we want to bring this to the front. And then you can do things like write out different lists, different product features, other ideas to kind of help sell the product. These guys did a really decent job at kind of putting their different speeches down here. And you can see if you're able to take a more lifestyle like photo with your product with a model, now you can take a screenshot of this and then edit the context of the words on top. And that's a great way to kind of continue to rebrand or optimize your listings going into 2023 and 2024. So I have this here. I can change it so it places this way. Let's remove the bullet points. And we can now change the text to white. Right? Or you can do things like this, where let's say you only want a certain part of it showing. So we can move this down, we can move this here, and we can just drop this right there. So cool little tricks that you can do to now just help emphasize the product that you're selling with using secondary images and not so boring images like we had here, where it's just the same image over and over. So really cool things that you can try out. Really easy way to do it. I think Canva on the premium version is 20 bucks, less than 20 bucks, I want to say. And it's a great way just to optimize your pictures. If you want to do some serious optimization and take this to the next level, what we can do is help you out with the photography shoot, listing creation, and then ultimately our bread and butter is helping you actually grow the account through advertisement management and things like that. So this is a great first step. Before you focus on spending anything on PPC or anything like that, I would really look to optimize my images because this is actually going to help you with conversions. You want to make sure that you have a high conversion rate. Anywhere from 10 to 15% is ideal, and then you can run traffic to it. If you're under 10 to 15, then the traffic that you're running to it is not going to be converting as well, and you're not going to get the best bang for your buck. If you have any questions or concerns, feel free to reach out. We're always here to help. Once again, my name is Gurdeep. I'm with Discovermg, so if you have any questions, please reach out.